Hey, Phantomaniacs, and welcome to the newest review here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at Doctor Doom, the retro version from, I guess these are not direct market. There's another term for these, but they're basically online only. Like you're not going to walk into Walmart or Target or wherever and find this Doctor Doom figure. This is oddly the first release of the Fantastic Four retro. I assume it's going to be a series because you don't put those great 90s looking designs on this packaging and not release the Fantastic Four like this to go along with this Doom. So what I'm looking forward to is seeing the Fantastic Four and some other characters, probably Mole Man, who knows who else, similar to how they've been doing the Avengers and the X-Men based on the old Toy Biz lines over the years. So this is very exciting, and this is a great-looking Doom that I was happy to get, even though I just bought their recent Doctor Doom release. On the front, you can see this is very 90s-looking card. Large, sturdy card back, though. I give them a lot of credit for, I mean, you can see this is really good stuff. Art on the front, you've got a sort of, not quite Kirby-esque, but Kirby crackle going on here. Traditional looking Doctor Doom with the cool Doctor Doom font. I like it. It's great. It's eye-catching. My one gripe about the packaging, and you guys know I don't really care that much about packaging because this guy's gonna get opened up, but I wish that we had the holofoil that was on the original line. This wasn't this sort of textured, or not textured, but this sort of crystalline look. This was actually holographic foil right here on the old line. I'm a little disappointed they couldn't make that happen. And then on the back of the card, we've got Fantastic Four in the classic font with Doctor Doom. Victor Von Doom is bent on complete world domination. As Doctor Doom, he applies unlimited resources to square off against his arch nemesis, Nemesis, the Fantastic Four. I assumed it was going to say Nemesis Reed Richards because I wasn't using my full field of vision to read ahead. I've got a nice little simplified sketch of Doom right here like the old figures had. This is great. I love this packaging, and I'll be honest, I've gotten a few of these retro figures, and sometimes it's a little hard to take them off the card because the card back and the packaging overall presentation looks so nice, but we are here to open this guy up, so let's get to it. These are sometimes a little tricky to figure out exactly what you're supposed to do to open them. You can see there's two layers of card with the bubble actually sort of in between them. So what you got to do is just pull that apart. It's a little different, unusual design, but it's one that I like because it keeps everything nice and secure inside. All right, we've got our stupid piece of Hasbro paper. Sorry, beautiful card back. You're going to get tossed aside. Tons of accessories in this. This would be considered a deluxe release, I think. We've got a couple of magic books, a couple of jetpack jets that we've seen released with Iron Man before. Extra hands with the tape directly on the parts. Not a big fan of that. Although it does seem to be a slightly, I don't know, the adhesion seems a little different on this tape. I wonder if it's specifically made to not stick to plastic. I've got some kind of little doodad here. I'm sure one of you Doctor Doom Fantastic Four fans can tell me exactly what this is. My assumption is it's not like just a walkie-talkie, because why would Doom need such things? So if you want to leave it in the comments, what the heck is this? Please feel free to let me know, because I don't have a clue. All right, we're going to get Doom out of here. And we can see right off the bat one of the big... Well, the colors are definitely the biggest difference between this Doom and the regular retail release that came out, gosh, it might have been a couple of years ago now, when they brought the Fantastic Four back. But you can see a soft goods addition right here to give him that old sort of collar that he had before. And to my eye, I was a little concerned about how this would look with the, the plastic parts here. But to my eye, it blends very nicely. It looks good. I wasn't too sure if that would be successful, but it is. It looks great. I'm very happy with it. And we've got up here, I'm going to try and give you the best look I can at the face. You can see Doom's eyes underneath that mask. Really nice sculpt, all the rivets and sculpted detail there. The eyes painted underneath, very nice. The head and the hood are one part. So unlike some other releases, that head doesn't move independently from the hood, which it's fine, whatever. I like the lighter green tunic. To me, I love the other Doctor Doom figure, but in my head, when I think of Doctor Doom, this is what I see. Interestingly, we have another accessory over here, Doom's blaster, that wasn't even packed out separately and is kind of just a Mauser looking gun. It's not even a high-tech blaster, which I will assume is accurate to this era of Doom, for lack of a better term. Because I believe the other one had a little more high-tech laser blaster type of deal going on. But the holster is great. It's got the little button design right there. So it plugs right... Well, okay. I'd love to say it plugs right back in, but more often than not, holsters are very difficult to manipulate because the little peg is just, it's tough to get where it's going, whether it's popping out like this or plugging into the holster itself. A lot of times these things are tough to deal with, but I just got it in, so we're going to leave that alone for the rest of the review. And then look at that. Look at that D monogram right there. That's wonderful. I love that. I'm not even sure if that's on the other one. I don't know. This belt might be a different piece as well. I'll have to take a look at the other figure and see. But you look at all the detail on that. Lots of sculpt, the painted gold on the buckle and on the rivets on the side over here. Just really, really nice. This figure, this is going to be the new Doom, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that other Doom. I love the gold medallions here with the clasp going across. And the armor is a great color. It is not the swirly metallic plastic that we've seen used sometimes. That to me often doesn't really look great. It's more of a solid, steely looking metal color. So I think they've done a really nice job here rather than using that swirly stuff that I think maybe some of their designers think looks like metal but really doesn't. So nice call on that. He looks great. He looks fantastic. Tons of articulation. I'm not going to bore you by running through all of that. Standard, if you know Marvel Legends, you know what this guy does. Now let's take a look at some of these accessories. We've got a couple of little magical dealies that will wrap around, I guess, around his wrists. We've seen these before with Scarlet Witch, definitely. But they actually fit a little better on Doom. They're very, very soft plastic, so they're easy to manipulate. Pretty cool. Little magical effects, not bad. And actually, I should probably have switched his other hands out to be wielding the magic. I love the sort of evil grasping hand. And then over here, we've got a hand to hold some of the other stuff that to hold the gun for sure. And then to me, the highlights, okay, we got to take a look at this now. I almost overlooked this because it's such a small detail. You can see the peg right there where the cape plugs into the back of the figure. But then look at this, where these jetpack effects plug into those little nozzles on the back of his tunic. So you get a little flying Doom action. I think that's great. Such a great detail. That's one of those things that, did they really need to do that? No. But did they? Yes. And it's awesome. And I'll just leave those there because he's going to be standing on the shelf. No need to take those and figure out somewhere to store them. I love these. These magic effects in green, to me, look so much better than some of the other ones we've seen. I think that's really fantastic. And then the highlight of this whole set, in my opinion, are these magic books that he came with. Look at the painted detail on these, all of the print on the inside. That is definitely the Doctor Strange symbol. And I'm trying to read what the heck this book says. And this is another opportunity for you guys smarter than me, or I guess more knowledgeable than me, to tell me in the comments, what is this book? And why does it have Doctor Strange's logo on the front? Or is that, yeah, that's what that is, right? But look at it. It looks great. I love it. And then the other book, maybe the Darkhold. Oh, come on, camera. It's the star of the review. Is this the Darkhold? I don't know. Could be. It's got sort of a D-looking thing on the front. Again, oh, does that have the same script? Okay, so this is something where you guys are definitely going to have to help me out. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what these books are and if they should have the same printing on the inside. I feel like they probably shouldn't, but what do I know? But it's still awesome that we have these two magical tomes included with Doom. I think it's a really nice touch. I think this is a solid, well, not even solid. This is the best Doom figure that we've seen. Highly recommend you get online and order this thing for yourself. He's going to look great standing on the shelf. I'm glad to have him. So please like, subscribe, share, and do not tell that accursed Richards about this figure. Thanks for watching, you guys.